When you think of Cleopatra, you probably envision ancient pyramids, majestic pharaohs, and a civilization steeped in mystery. But imagine this: Cleopatra, the queen we all believe was the embodiment of Egyptian splendor, was not Egyptian at all. Her true roots were steeped in Greek heritage, an unexpected twist that challenges long-held assumptions and invites us to re-examine the facts of her storied life. Born into the illustrious Ptolemaic dynasty, Cleopatra was a descendant of Macedonian Greeks, her lineage tracing back to Ptolemy Soter, one of Alexander the Great's trusted generals. This Greek foundation might seem at odds with her grand image as an Egyptian sovereign, yet it highlights the fascinating blend of cultures that defined her reign. As we explore this intricate narrative, we uncover a conflict between popular myth and historical truth, one that pitted seductive legend against the reality of an astute and multilingual ruler. In the early chapters of her life, Cleopatra was surrounded by a world that prized visual splendor and exotic allure. Yet, beneath the surface, a much deeper transformation was underway. Cleopatra was not content to simply inherit a throne. She was determined to master the language and customs of the people she ruled. Unlike her predecessors, she embraced the local culture by becoming the first of her lineage to learn Egyptian. This was not a superficial gesture, but a calculated move to connect with her subjects, merging Hellenistic intellect with Egyptian tradition. As she donned the regalia of the goddess Isis, Cleopatra constructed an identity that transcended her Greek birth, making her a symbol of unity and strength. This cultural synthesis was not without its challenges. Relationship dynamics between her Greek ancestry and the Egyptian milieu created a historical rift, a chasm filled with myths that would later be exploited. Roman society, keen on rewriting history, painted Cleopatra as a dangerous seductress, an image far removed from the politically savvy, strategic leader she truly was. Here lay the heart of the conflict, the clash between a myth constructed through propaganda and the factual narrative of her profound intellect and diplomatic acumen. Navigating the volatile terrains of power, Cleopatra proved herself to be a master of politics. She was fluent in multiple languages. Historians suggest that her gift of speech included not only Greek and Egyptian but also several other tongues, a trait that enabled her to forge crucial alliances with Rome. Her liaisons with powerful figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were both politically savvy and emblematic of her formidable influence in ancient geopolitics. Through these relationships, Cleopatra sought to secure her kingdom's place in a rapidly changing world, where cultures intertwined and empires rose and fell like the tides of the Nile. Every revelation about her life deepens the myth and, simultaneously, the truth that defines her legacy. Here, the narrative of Cleopatra shifts from that of a mere beauty to one of a shrewd strategist, an influential leader who understood that identity is not solely inherited through blood but forged through action and choice. The very act of learning Egyptian was a testament to her willingness to adapt and be seen as one of her people, rather than a distant foreigner ruling over them. Her reign was a vivid illustration of cultural integration, a true fusion of Hellenistic wisdom and the rich traditions of ancient Egypt. Today, as we peel back the layers of time and reconsider the legacy of this remarkable leader, we are reminded of the importance of questioning established narratives. Cleopatra stands not just as a romantic figure relegated to the myths of seduction, but as a dynamic, multifaceted ruler who defied simplistic characterizations. She was both a product of her era and a visionary who transcended it, a bridge between cultures at a time when identity was fluid and power was contested. In unraveling the story of Cleopatra, we find that history is never as simple as it appears. Her life urges us to look deeper, to embrace complexity, and to celebrate the unexpected turns in the course of human events. The truth of Cleopatra's Greek heritage, her linguistic prowess, and her political ingenuity enriches our understanding of her as Egypt's last true pharaoh, a leader whose actions spoke louder than any myth. If you enjoy surprising history facts like this, hit subscribe and join at Factimized, where we bring you the most fascinating facts from history, culture, science, and more. One fact at a time.